Good Saturday morning. Patrick the Okie Shaver, December 23rd, a couple days before Christmas here. Whoa. Anyways, wanted to share a shave with you. I'll be using some things I don't use all the time, which I've got a lot of that. But anyways, this is a soap I don't use probably near enough. I really like it, but maybe more for cooler weather, but Stirling British leather. And it's an homage to English leather. I'm assuming. I don't know. They don't smell a lot alike, in my opinion. Both very nice, both a bit different, both a bit the same. I know that sounds silly, but anyways. And for aftershave, I've got, this is the modern English leather, which is hard to find. I opened this bottle a month ago probably. Then I've got 2 or 3 old English leather vintage. This is probably from the, I would say the 80s. It's made by Mem. I can't remember when Dana took that over, but this is the Dana and this is Mem, M-E-M. These are a lot different. This is the newer one is a lot sharper to me. I like it. The older one, I remember not liking as a kid, but a little smoother, I guess you might say. I don't know. I like them both. We'll see what I use at the end. For shaver day, we'll be using the Gem Pushbutton, and it's got a new PTFE blade in it, and that button just pushes forward or back. This was from the, I think it's from the 50s. I meant to look it up. I forgot. Half my life is spent forgetting things, it seems like. I bought this puck of British leather. I can't remember if they were getting away from that one for a little while. I bought it on sale, I think from Stirling, I'm not sure. It may have been from somewhere else. But it was a puck, and I just pushed it all into this container here. We're using a Semogue Owners Club Boar brush this morning. I've used it a couple times this week. I've kind of liked it. Let's load up this brush and get this shaving. I did overshave on my jawline yesterday somehow or other. It's a little itchy, but as you can tell, I do need a shave. I hope this finds y'all all well and good and that all your Christmas stuff is done. I think we're close. I've got to do a little bit of cooking today. I'll smoke some cheese and some cream cheese and some mixed nuts I've got. I'll smoke that today, and hopefully the rain will hold off. We're supposed to get some rain over the next couple days. But it's 56 out right now. And yeah, that's going to be plenty. And a little bit of mist. It's supposed to clear up here, as my grandfather would say, directly. Here in a little bit it'll clear up. Let me wet my face and we'll get lathered up. I don't know what I did with mostly my left jawline yesterday. I don't know if my angle was off a bit or what the deal was. And I don't know that I've ever smelled the aftershave for this. I've always had English leather, so that's what I always use. And they're plenty close enough to pair. If you're into that or not. I used to use tobacco a lot with English leather. I thought it smelled good together. Of course, once you're done with your shave and your soap is all gone, it's mostly the aftershave you're smelling anyways. I really enjoy this brush much more than I use it. I think a little more water. All right, here we go with this. And with the gem, if you've never used one, I'm sure there's people out there that haven't, but it just you just ride the cap against your face more or less. That gives you your angle, or move it until you feel it cutting and go from there. But you know, a light touch. Excuse me. I don't know the last time I used this push button. It's been a while. I was reaching for my DEs anymore. And the this is a PTFE blade, coated blade. That's the one that I get along with the best. Fuzzy sent me some carbon treat, and they did a really good job, but my skin, for whatever reason, did not like them, and so I sent them back to him. But they were nice and sharp and felt good, but they didn't feel good at the same time. There again, my logic escapes me even. They did a good job, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and even though my face didn't agree with them. Here we go, lined up past 2. I didn't mean anything disparaging, by the way, that I said this doesn't smell a whole lot like English leather. It smells really nice, so don't take everything I say literally. All right, go past 2 against the grain. And for me, that's straight up for the most part. But if you were going to try a gem, the push button is not overly, I guess you would say, aggressive. Then there's the featherweight. Which I like I like them both, but I think I like the push button a bit better. And then there's Contour 1 and Contour 2, I believe. And I've never used one of those. I've never found one in good enough shape, cheap enough for me to buy. So I can't speak to how they shave. And they're, I think, from the 60s. I used to know when things were made and when companies went out, when they merged and that sort of thing, but it's become unimportant, I guess, to me. I don't know. Yes, sir. Coming along quite nicely. All right, here we go. Pass through. Lather it up. And I do have a vintage puck of English leather. Doesn't smell like anything now. I've got it in a Old Spice mug. And it's a really nice tallow soap. Does a good job. I assumed that it had scent when it was new, but I don't know. Alright. Here we go, pass through, across the grain. Diagonally, so to say. Yep, excellent shave this morning. Really nice. Let's get dried off a little bit and put on some aftershave. Minutes. Don't know how y'all put up with that. I'm using modern today. And it's got a big pour spout, orifice, whatever you want to call it. All right, let me recap and I'll get off of here. Today we used Stirling British leather soap, modern English leather aftershave. The Pushbutton Gym did an excellent job with it today, or it did an excellent job on me, or however you want to say it. And then the Semogue Owners Club Boar brush, awful good shave this morning. Anyways, I'll get off here and let y'all go. I appreciate you watching and sharing your time with me. I do appreciate it for sure. Comments, questions, leave them below, you know, all that good stuff. Merry Christmas to y'all in a couple days, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see y'all next Saturday, Lord willing. Thank you much.